First of all, the people are great. I've been here for 4 years, and it's the people that I work with. That's probably the biggest positive about coming to work each day. I can honestly say for the past 4 years that every day coming to work, when I pull in the parking lot, I'm glad to be here. Despite some obvious stresses in the workplace, as a loan officer, you're going to have that, but all in all, it's just a great place to work with because of the people. The dialer system has, first and foremost, pretty much doubled my production for a few reasons. Number one, you are first in the call a lot more often than you are with manual dialing. I don't know the exact number, but I would imagine it's somewhere between 25% of the time and 50% of the time you're the first person on the call. Just depends during the time of the week and volume and things like that. The second thing that it does is it schedules all of your calls. So you're not calling the same people at the same times every day, because as a loan officer you kind of get into a subconscious schedule where you're making the same calls around the same time. This dialer system allows you to spread those calls out evenly and across the entire lot of leads that the company has. You're not just dialing the same 10 leads. Everyone's calling, it's a more collective group. The other thing that it allows you to do is it allows you to do your processing work and following up on emails and doing more of the documentation-oriented work while you're originating calls, because you don't have to sit there and actively go through the dialer. It just pops into your headphone and somebody's on the line. So you don't have to actively work to originate loans. They come to you in a sense, from your standpoint. The calls are actually coming into you, even though it is an outbound call. So that makes it a lot nicer. Obviously, with partnering with ShellPoint, expanding the capital that we have to work with, the number of products that we offer is, you could pretty much say to every caller that calls in that you have probably the widest selection of products out there that pretty much any lender can have between our portfolio of loans, our relationship with Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Ginnie Mae. We can take full advantage of the HARP loans, full advantage of VA, full advantage of FHA, whereas other lenders are going to be restricted. They might not have the same opportunities that you would have sitting at a desk at New Penn. There's two levels of training that we receive. There's live training, which it might be in a meeting room with an actual person, or it might be over the internet, where you're kind of looking at a join me type screen or a meeting online. And then there's also, in the New Penn University, the trainers have set up areas where you can go back in and revisit those training sessions. So if you missed it, or if it's 3 months again until you sell another VA loan and you want to go back and review the VA training, it's all right there on our company. We also do a lot of outdoor events. Every year we go mini golfing at the driving range, and it's not just about the mini golf. There's batting cages and everybody's hanging out for a couple hours. It's just a great atmosphere. There's always probably something going on once every 2 months, once every 3 months. There's bowling events in the wintertime, but it's always laid back, and it's always just like you're hanging out with your friends.